Good morning again. So, back from vacation. And I have to say, that was strange. So, since November, I've been doing the morning reflection every day, Monday through Friday. And not doing it felt weird. I did get a video in there. Somebody had asked a question, so I had done a video in between while I was gone. But I kind of missed this. So I hope everybody had a good week. I hope you had a chance to maybe pull up the tarot yourself or just take a moment to let your shoulders droop. Remember to take that breath. It's funny, I always say in the morning that sounds like the waves to me. Well, I had the waves over the weekend. I'm not much of a beach person, but it was nice to get away. So, let's see what the universe has for us. See if there's anything to review. Maybe if there's any angers or resentments, maybe we can look at them now. So that if they pop up again sometimes during the middle of the day, maybe we can react a little bit differently and surprise the people around us. So, let's go ahead and... So I should show you my new tablecloth. So I had gone to a estate sale, and there was this old tablecloth. I should take a picture of it. Beautiful with like a satin trim all the way around it, little tassels hanging. So I love the old Victorian looking, old Victorian style stuff. I really do. So what does the universe have for us today? Good morning. Glad to see we have some people. So again, let's take one more breath. Let our shoulders droop. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here we are, and I'm going to divide this into 3 stacks, each one a different string going out to the universe. This is where the intuition comes in, because whichever stack I choose, whichever string I pull, this conversation will be different from this one or this one. And this is what will carry out through the rest of our day. And if you believe in the butterfly effect, the conversation we have should have an influence going forward. So, since it's been a little while, I'm going to go for the bottom stack here. Let's see what's underneath it all. We have the 5 of Cups right off the bat. So that's where we're dealing with letting something, the feelings we have when we feel like we lose something, like something has been let go of. We have the Hermit reversed. So there's an impatience involved. And what is he staring at but the 10 of Swords? This is the advice card, which is the Queen of Swords. Okay, so as we reflect on this, we have the 5 of Cups. So 5s are always a challenge. And with the Cups, then that means the challenge is about our emotions and our feelings. And it's that struggling to let things go. And we get that impatience that goes with it. Because the Hermit reverse, the Hermit is about taking the time. It's about understanding things. It's about the wisdom, becoming emotionally clear. Which, when we're in an emotional situation that may be coming up, something that we're in right now, we feel like that Hermit reversed, where we can't see things are clear. But also he's looking at the 10 of Swords. So we need to think about that loss that we might be going through, that somebody else might be going through, that we might need to help them with. They may not see it as clearly as we do, or we may not if it's ourselves. But things are getting better when we have the Ten of Swords reversed. I mean, with the Ten of Swords, it's as if the swords themselves are starting to fall out. And swords are about mental, it's intellect. So it's just that overwhelming thing that we get that just locks us up. We're stuck in the emotions, and it just makes us lose sight of where we are. It's all that feeling and things like that, and we just become locked into a situation. But what we have here for the advice, we have the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is about seeing things clearly. Swords are thoughts. Swords are ideas. Swords are about seeing things clearly. That's why the justice has the swords. But the queen is also about emotions, and she understands the feelings. And if you even look at the way Pamela Coleman Smith did this, it's about understanding the turmoil. So the Queen of Swords, I like to say that she is tough love. She sees things clearly. She understands, because queens are about emotion. But she's also offering her hand out, saying, look, this is how things are, and things are going to get better. It's just that when you're in the eye of the hurricane, when you're in the middle of the storm, sometimes it's hard to see through all the clouds. So as we reflect on this today, what is that Five of Cups for us, or maybe somebody around us? What does that mean? What is it that somebody is struggling with? Why can't we see clear through the clouds? What is making us... And let's face it, it's like, so when we're in the Five of Cups, we are in the clouds. We are the Hermit reversed. We don't want time to take time. Hermit used to be called time. Back in the old days of the cards, 1400s, 1500s, but we don't want time to take time. So it's hard to see when we're in the middle of it that, maybe we're finally getting through it. Maybe things are getting better. And the Queen of Swords is just asking us, take a clear look at what's going on. Yes, we acknowledge that that your feelings are valid. But the Queen is saying the clouds are clearing, blue sky ahead. She's asking us to see that same blue sky. The Ten of Swords sees all this darkness. But there is sky that's starting to appear there. So it's about reflecting on what do we need to do to move forward. To acknowledge what's going on, to acknowledge our pain, to realize that maybe we're not seeing the situation clearly, but that maybe there is that ray of sunshine that we're not seeing. And court cards can be a person. It could be us. It could be a situation. But all the Queen is saying is that we acknowledge the storm. But if you're going to acknowledge the storm, you have to acknowledge the clear sky when it starts to show itself. All that just to say, it's getting better. Whether we see it or not, we don't see the two cups behind us. We're kind of locked in that whole sense of feeling. But if we look hard enough, we'll see a clear sky that we're walking into. And again, I just want to say, if this isn't us today, then maybe it's somebody we know. And we're the ones that need to be that tough love, or be that person that maybe guides them. So, thank you again very, very much. I'm so glad to be back. And it really does tell a simple, clear story. Acknowledging our pain, knowing that it blinds us. But all the Queen of Swords saying with her tough love is that, you have to acknowledge that there is a ray out there, that there is hope, that, things can move into a different direction. So, thank you again very, very much. And I will be here again tomorrow, and I'm excited by that. And I have a couple ideas for videos. So if you have videos that you would like to see, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to do a video. Actually, I've been reading a wicked pack of cards by Dummett. And I want to do a kind of like an overview of the first 100 pages, specifically so that I can lock it in. It's about the history of the tarot, and which I love that stuff. That's why on Wednesday we're going to be doing nines. We're going to be doing the nines in the tarot. Since we've already done all the majors, we're going through the pips. So, I will see you all tomorrow. Again, thank you so much. Take care.